Hello everyone, today we're going to make this cute hair bow. It is like a little sailor hair bow and I absolutely love this. This is one of them bows, you know when you make them and you're just like, oh my god, I absolutely love this. This would work brilliantly on a little baby's headband. I could just see a little baby with this on her head. It would be so cute. You can make these as big or as small as you like them. This size I would say is kind of a medium size, so it would suit sort of maybe older babies. I would also definitely put this on my daughter. She's actually 9 now, but I think this can be sort of a more grown-up bow as well, so it's really versatile. I've got these gorgeous lace fabrics. I got these from AliExpress. I will link everything that I use in this tutorial in the description below. And I got these in 4 colours. There were more colours, but these are just the ones that I picked out. This one here, this bluey sort of, it's got blues and like a peachy colour, greens. That is what I used on this one. And in the tutorial, I think I'm going to go for this one here, which has got pinks, lilacs, lemons. It is such a pretty colour combination. So I'm going to use this one in this tutorial to show you how to make this hair bow. So just to show you the size, so going right across the widest part of the bow, it measures 4 inches across or just over 10 centimetres. So like I said, this is a really good size for like my daughter. I'll definitely put this on her. If I was making this on a newborn baby headband, you could cut the length shorter and make a smaller bow. So yeah, you can literally make this as big or as small as you like, because obviously this is a freehand, no template hair bow. So to make the 4-inch one, I just turn my fabric over and we're going to mark out on the back using a pen, and I'm going to use a ruler because you need a straight edge. We're going to start on the left side and we're going to mark 2.5 centimetres down from the top. So I'm just going to do a dot there at 2.5 centimetres, or 1 inch if you prefer to work in inches, and then another one at 5 centimetres, or at the 2-inch mark. So we've got 2 dots there. And then on the opposite end, but we're not going to go all the way to the edge of the paper because we're not going to cut a strip all the way across. We're only going to cut off so many centimetres. So around sort of 2/3 of the way across, I'm going to mark another 2 dots. Again, 2.5 centimetres from the top edge and at 5 centimetres. And then we can now line our ruler up along the 2 dots to make sure it is straight, starting at the 0.0 centimetres, and we're going to cut the strip to 16 centimetres in length. So I'm going to draw a line all the way across from the edge to 16 centimetres. And then on these next dots down, which were 5 centimetres from the top, we're going to do the same again. So lining the ruler up against the 2 dots at 16 centimetres and go all the way across. So that way you've got your 2 strips for your bow. And then I'm just going to join these at the end also, just so I can see where to cut straight down as well. So this is what you've got, and then taking my scissors, I've got my Fiskars razor edge scissors. These are fantastic for cutting out chunky glitter. They are fabric scissors, but they are so sharp and handy for cutting hand cutting any bows really. They're good for ribbon as well. And I'm going to carefully cut along all of these markings that I've made. So we've got 2 strips now, like this. Next we're going to measure 2 inches from one end or around 5 centimetres. Again, I'm just going to put a mark there. So this is 5 centimetres down from one end. Do the same on the other piece. And then we're going to fold this in half. So I can see my 5 centimetre dot on there. And we're going to cut diagonal from this folded corner down. Actually, I'll do it this way, that will be easier. So from this 5 centimetre dot on the open side, I'm going to cut diagonally to this inner point here. And I slightly round the cut as well. So you've got this tapered end. I'm going to do the same on this piece. So where I've got this 5 centimetre dot, again I'm going to fold it in half. I'm just going to flip it this way because obviously I'm right-handed. So the 5 centimetre dot is here, so I've got my thumb there so I know where it is. And again, from the open edge, we're going to cut up diagonally from the 5 centimetre mark up to the top corner. Again, I'm slightly rounding it like that. So we've got our 2 tapered ends now. And next we're going to take our 2 pieces and we're going to cross them over. And you want around 5 centimetres or 2 inches coming out from the bottom. So I've just done that by eye and that is right. So 2 inches from here to here and here to here. And then you want about 2.5 to 3 centimetres on this end from this point to where it meets here. So that is 3 centimetres and that is 3 centimetres. So we know we've got that even. And now we're going to hand pinch our cinch across this middle. So to do that, I like to go in, fold it up first, so in the middle first, and then bring this side up and down, and then this side, it's already come up, so we're going to go back down, and that makes the pinch in the middle, like on this one. And then grabbing some thread, you can use an elastic band or something like that if you want, but I like to use thread. I just pop that under my thumb, making sure I've got enough hanging here to tie off, and then making sure it's central. I'm going to wrap that around that middle to hold it in place, and then tie it off in a knot on the underside. And then you can trim off the excess pieces of hanging thread. So this is what we've got now. So taking my hot glue gun, I'm going to place some glue on this end first. So this end, which is at the front, I'm going to place a bit of hot glue on one of those tab ends. And I'm going to bring it into the centre and overlap where I've wrapped that cotton round, so it's overlapped the centre, making sure it's straight down. So when you bring this down, you don't want to twist it up or twist it down, you want to make sure it's just folded in half neatly. And again, the other side, place some glue on the tab end and bring it in, slightly overlapping the centre, making sure it's even so the loops are both the same size. Like that. And next I'm going to add my clip. So I've got some ribbon which matches the colours in my glitter fabric. I'm just going to cut that end straight using a lighter to heat seal that raw edge, and I'm going to wrap my clip. This is optional. So I'm just adding some glue to around sort of a couple of inches along the top of the ribbon, popping it on the underside of the clip, and then pushing it into the pinch part and over the top, and then I can trim off where I need it. Heat seal the raw edge, and then just pop some glue on this last end. And because this is a double prong clip, I don't need to glue all of this part because the glue on that side will go through and hold both sides down. So that is my lined hair clip, and then I'm going to attach this to the underside of my bow now. I don't put any glue on the pinch part, I like to keep that area free. And I'm just going to place my clip under my bow, straight across the middle. Grabbing our glitter fabric again to cut the strip to wrap around the centre. So you want about 5 centimetres. Well, we've already got our 5 centimetre mark here, so I'm going to do this by eye, and about 1 centimetre wide. So again, using my viscose fabric scissors, I'm going to cut a strip from my glitter fabric, 1 centimetre by 5 centimetres, and I'm going to glue this on the top first. Popping some glue just in the top middle, over the middle of the bow so I can cover that cotton. And then bringing it round to the underside, and then finishing off with some hot glue on those tab ends. Under the clip. And I also like to trim my tails. So you can leave it like this with the tail straight, but I like to angle my tails. So again, taking my scissors, I'm going to cut from this inner corner up diagonally and slightly curved. And that just softens that tail. Do the same with the other side. I'm going to do this side upside down because I just find it easier to cut with my right hand on the right side. Just making sure they're even. And that is your finished little sailor bow made using chunky glitter fabric. Now you could use leatherette to make these. You can obviously make these using ribbon as well, but if you use ribbon you don't have to cut the taper at the end, you can just pinch it all in together. But with the chunky glitter, to have the taper, it just helps when it comes to the pinch in the middle without having too much bulk. But I really love these bows. I just think they're so pretty. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you've got any questions, you can pop them into the comments below. Please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you press the bell button, that will turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.